Hey, it's Nick here, and you're in the Transparent FX Academy. I'm a top author on TradingView, and it's time to make another full market breakdown to see exactly what kind of opportunities we can be looking for on the period that we will be analyzing both from a technical and an order flow perspective. So without further ado, let's jump onto the charts. Okay, so it's definitely time for another update on our XRP prediction videos. So what we will be looking for today is the next opportunity that we can be looking for to capitalize on XRP USD. Now, as usual, I will be keeping this analysis as educational as possible. So first, we will be speaking about the technical aspect of this market. We will then go and see what we have from an order flow perspective to see what the biggest banks and institutions are doing at the moment in the market. And by the end of the video, we will know how we can be looking to capitalize on the next move for XRP USD. Now, in our previous analysis, we had spoken about the fact that we wanted to see a retracement to the 0.32. That is exactly what the market did. So that is why I'm here making this update to show you guys where is the next opportunity for it. Now, starting our analysis from the monthly time frame, what we can see. Now, from a monthly perspective, we can see one very important thing. We can see that the market is currently completing the patterns exactly as we usually expect in this kind of situations. In fact, what the market did is first create this W formation. After a W formation, what you want to see? You want to see the market create a move to the downside to go and complete the pattern at the previous resistance, now turn support, which is the completion zone of a W formation. And after that, what you expect is for the market to create the continuation to the upside for the completion of this impulse, correction, and impulse pattern to the upside. And that is exactly what the market did. The market first created this W formation, then the market went and completed the pattern exactly at the previous resistance, now turn support, and then created this massive continuation to the upside. Now, I had spoken about XRP USD when the market was here. I made a full breakdown explaining all the reasons for which from here we first wanted to see a retracement, and then I made another breakdown when XRP USD was here, explaining all the reasons for which from here we wanted to see the market create this massive move to the upside. And that is in fact exactly what the market did. And by the way, I will link this previous analysis in the description so you can go and check it out for further reference and more free education. After that, what did the market give us? The market gave us a massive move to the downside, obviously following the lawsuit and everything that is around it at the moment. So very bad news for XRP, considering that obviously when you have situations like this, what happens is that you get bad news after bad news after bad news with exchanges that are delisting XRP, at least for US clients. So a series of bad news, which was quite predictable after the lawsuit actually came out. So on the monthly, we had a massive rejection and the market engulfed completely the previous impulse to the upside. Going down on the weekly time frame, what do we see? Now, from a weekly perspective, we have a market which currently has just provided this quite strong accumulation phase. From here, this is exactly the area in which I made the full breakdown explaining why we wanted to see this move to the upside, and that is exactly what the market did. As I said, it's linked below. Then the market, after the impulse, created a minor move to the downside, tried going back high, but then failed and broke to the downside given the fundamentals that the market had. Now, this is an M pattern. When you see a move to the upside, retracement, move back up and break to the downside, this is an M formation. Now, generally speaking, after an M formation, what you want to see? You want to see the market create a move to the upside. Specifically, you would like to see the market create a move to the upside to go and complete the pattern at least to the 0.382 of the Fibonacci taken on the weekly time frame. So in this specific case, what we would like to see is for the market to create a retracement to the 0.32 of the Fibonacci taken from this high to this low, which is the weekly impulse, which gives us an upside target at this area here. So 0.35. We would like to see the market create a move to the upside to the 0.35 zone for a recovery after this massive move to the downside. Now, on the weekly and monthly, we are also at a pretty strong support zone. All this area here is extremely strong demand for XRP USD that the market rejected multiple times in the past. Plus, now we have this M pattern, so a retracement to the 0.32 is definitely possible. A short-term retracement after such bad news is very possible. Going down on the daily time frame, what do we have? Now, on the daily, what we can see is very interesting price action. Now, the very last time that we spoke about XRP USD, not speaking about obviously the move to the upside, we wanted to also see this retracement. Then we wanted to see the continuation. The lawsuit came out. We had this impulse, and the very last time that we spoke about XRP USD was after this impulse to the downside. And what did we say? After this impulse, I made a full breakdown explaining all the reasons for which we wanted to see a move to the upside to go and test the 0.382 of the Fibonacci taken on the daily impulse. So from the high to the low of the impulse. And that is in fact exactly what the market did, which is usually what the market does in this kind of situations. The market went and retraced exactly to the 0.32 of the Fibonacci taken on the impulse before starting this continuation to the downside. And by the way, I will link also this previous analysis in description so you can go and check it out for further reference and more free education. Hey, just a quick thing, make sure you comment below and you let me know which pairs or topics you would like me to analyze or cover in the next videos. Now, what did we have after that? We had the impulse to the downside, retracement, and continuation to the downside for the creation of a lower low. Now, many people, when the market started this move to the upside, started adding longs. Very, very, very risky if you're looking at a long specifically from this area here. Many people for sure looked for a long at the 0.32, which is a resistance area. I know that for a fact because I've seen a lot of posts of people looking for a long at this area without realizing that you have a strong impulse retracement to the 0.32, which is a resistance area, and you do expect another move to the downside. But many people started longing from here. We have quite high probabilities that all their stop losses were below this area. And now the market went and hit all those stop losses, generating a lot of liquidity. And don't forget that we have an M formation on the weekly and we have support on the monthly. So all this liquidity can be used by institutions to actually add some long positions for this short-term retracement that we would like to see on XRP USD. So how we will be looking to capitalize on this move to the upside with students. Now, before I show you that, let's first go and see what we have from an institutional perspective on BTC USD, which is obviously still the market leader. Now, we're not seeing correlation between BTC USD and XRP USD at the moment, but that is because we have this strong fundamentals at the moment on XRP USD that have dragged this market to the downside, while BTC USD is just exploding to the upside. But while it is exploding, we are seeing some decrease of the net positioning. Specifically, we can see that we now have reached minus 3.6k net positions. So institutions have started adding more shorts than longs on BTC USD. So we should see a retracement in the strength of BTC USD soon, which combined with the negative factors from a fundamental perspective that we have on XRP USD can easily drag XRP USD lower. So how we will be approaching this kind of situation with students? Now, as usual, we will be reactive and not predictive. The monthly, weekly, and daily timeframes are the best timeframes for the direction of the market. And they're suggesting that we can see the market create a move to the upside to the 0.35 area. However, if we go down on the 4-hour time frame, which is the time frame on which we have to look for the confirmations for the moves that are suggested from the monthly, weekly, and daily, what we can see is that there is absolutely no confirmation. The environment and momentum and structure of the market are still absolutely bearish, and until everything will remain bearish like this, the market will easily continue to the downside and create more waves to the downside. So at the moment, there is absolutely no confirmation for any kind of longing opportunities. And if the market will remain like this, the market will easily continue to the downside. However, things might change in the future, which is exactly what we will be waiting for with students. So with students, what we will be doing is monitoring price action from a 4-hour perspective during this move to the downside. And we will be waiting for the market to shift from a 4-hour bearish market as we have right now to a 4-hour bullish market. And if, and only if, the market will shift from a 4-hour bearish market to a 4-hour bullish market, only at that point, we will be adding XRP USD to our watch list. And as soon as the market will provide to us one of our valid entries, we will be taking a nice long with a very good risk to reward and very good probabilities at that point. for the move to the upside and for the market to go and complete the pattern at the 0.32 of the Fibonacci taken on the weekly impulse. If you made it this far in the video, it would be great if you can smash that like button and comment below. It really does support the channel and support the creation of more free education and analysis for all of you. But this is just the tip of the iceberg. I have a full mentorship program that will teach you exactly the rules of my rule-based strategies and also give you every single day a new market breakdown in which I show you exactly how to apply the strategies with entries, stops, and take profits, as well as answering every question that you have every single day, including the weekends. So it's a very complete program. It will teach you everything that you need to trade the market consistently. So I will see you in it. The link is in the description, or I will see you in the next video.